Hello and welcome. This is going to be a reading for May 1st through May 15th, 2020. Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome to those of you who are new. I so appreciate your guys' likes, subscribes, and comments. It amazes me how active you guys are on the channel and how much it's grown. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. For those of you who don't know, I am a master energy therapist and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live. I have clients all around the globe at this point, which is really amazing. The link is below with all the information on the distance energy healing and therapy that I do. You can read about the benefits, definitely check out the testimonials, and you'll see as well I have a 15% discount for first-time energy clients. So you can absolutely take advantage of the 15% off your first session with me. So you'll see that link below. And yeah, like I said, all the info is there. We're going to get straight into the readings. We're building to the full moon in Scorpio, which will be on May 7th. So that's it. We'll get into the readings. Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Again, this is for May 1st through May 15th, 2020. Hope you guys are doing well. I have already fully shuffled. So let's just get into your reading. Okay. Interesting, Libra. So you guys saw the card that kind of jumped out while I was shuffling. What is going on with you guys? This Six of Cups, I think, has come out in every reading I've done for you in the last month or so. So Six of Cups, this is a soulmate connection. This may be somebody that you have been dealing with. If you haven't been dealing with somebody, then this may be somebody either new coming in for you that is a very, special childlike connection. It could also be somebody coming back from the past. So if you've been in separation, this can be a reconnect. But this card jumped out pretty quickly. So I feel like, either you're wondering about somebody or somebody is wondering about you. I feel a little bit of urgency around this card. Next up, I've got the Strength card, which is beautiful. I mean, to me, this card is about inner strength. It's about releasing the grip on things, letting the universe do the work. It takes a lot of strength, inner strength, to really let go and trust. So if that's what you've been working on, then I just want to say good job. It's not always easy as a Libra or an air sign to kind of let go of wanting to control the outcome of things or know what's happening. But if you look at this character, she didn't go out, I say she, but this can be male or female, but she didn't go out and conquer this lion and bring it back. She surrendered and the lion came to her, right? She's just receiving it with open arms and love. There's no push-pull, there's no fight, there's no rougher energy here. It's just very gentle. I also noticed the infinity sign there. So there's something around this connection for you that is helping you either grow within your inner strength or your knowing of yourself or your value. Strength card can also represent Leo, which can really be about self-love and love in general and just nurturing that. So maybe you're spending time connecting with yourself, or this person has helped you see a part of yourself that needed some attention and healing. Next up, I've got the King of Pentacles. Very strong energy around this card. So this could be, okay, for some of you, this can be the same person. Okay, the Six of Cups is the King of Pentacles. So if they're showing up as a king here, I'm trying to remember in your last reading if there was pages. But, the King of Pentacles is a very mature energy. Mature, wise, stable, really looks at the long term, has their stuff together, so to say. But it's interesting because this energy, the King of Pentacles is looking away from the Strength card and looking away from this Six of Cups energy. And then the fourth card that wanted to come out was like this Two of Pentacles. So you've got the King of Pentacles here looking at the Two of Pentacles. So this person, this could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with, could be weighing out their options or looking at, you know, what do I want to choose? Do I want to choose this love again? Do I want to choose work? Do I, you know, where do I want to put my effort? Where do I want to, you know, what pentacles do I want to hold on to or invest into? So this King of Pentacles, I feel, could be a little bit unsure at this point, but let's see what else I've got here for you guys. All right, so again, I see Leo, King of Pentacles, we've got Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Wow. Okay, I don't know if I've ever had this happen before. So after the King of Pentacles, next up I've got King of Swords and King of Cups. So we have all the kings except for King of Wands out here so far. So for some of you, Libras, you could have multiple people around you that you're kind of hanging out with and spending time with and just enjoying. You could have several options. You could have several options. But I don't know, like for some reason, I'm feeling that the king energy to me feels like the same person. Which is weird. But if this is the same person, then they are really trying to figure out all these different aspects of themselves. They're trying to maybe get clear in their head, clear in their heart, clear in, you know, their long term and what they want in their life. So they're really, maybe that's why they're wobbly here, because they want to be sure. They want to be sure about you. Because the third card out in this row, I've got Eight of Swords. So there's something here that this person that you're dealing with either isn't willing to see, isn't ready to see, doesn't want to see. It's a little bit of like victim mentality, or the Eight of Swords can really keep you stuck in your patterns. So it's just the blindfold is here. This could also be miscommunication between you and this person. So unspoken words, or there's just things are kind of stopped as far as the communication. Very interesting. I feel like I'm definitely going to need to clarify a little bit here. But with this Six of Cups, their energy is around you, Libra, or your energy is around them. One of the two. Okay, there it is. Wow, okay. Judgment. So after this Eight of Swords, this stuck energy, this victim mentality, this maybe not wanting to look at the self or take responsibility. So again, Libra, that can be you, or that can be the person that you're dealing with. If they're not willing to be responsible for themselves and their actions, or maybe what has happened between the two of you, if there has been a separation or a disconnect of some sort. But I feel like they're going to work that out within themselves. Because after the Eight of Swords comes the Judgment card. This is like Judgment Day, reconciliation, like facing yourself, facing those things that need to be dealt with, that need a little bit of attention, awareness. This is a rebirth, a new beginning, a fresh start. So very interesting. You know, this could kind of come to a head around that full moon in Scorpio. And this full moon is going to wrap up a 6-month cycle that started on the moon towards the end of October. And it's interesting because also with the Judgment card, I've got the Hermit card here. So more earth energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But the Hermit brings a spiritual lesson. It brings growth. It brings, shining the light into some part of ourself that needs healing, that needs growth or awareness. So either this person is coming forward to you with, hey, this is what I've learned about myself. This is how I want to grow. This is where I see that I stop myself, etc. Or this can be you realizing these things, where you stop yourself, where you hold back. But the Judgment card, the energy that I feel around the Judgment card is it's going to clean all of this up. And it's like the Hermit card kind of seals the deal with the lesson and with the growth. Like you're no longer willing to not see things. You're no longer willing to look the other way or to run away. And the last card out here I've got is the Queen of Pentacles. So more earth energy. And the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles kind of fell out together. But they are both facing this Judgment card. They're both facing and moving towards this Judgment card. So again, if you're dealing with an earth sign, Queen of Pentacles really brings in a grounded, nurturing, loving energy. It's quite, it's centered and just grounded and in a good place, in a solid place. Like there's no wishy-washy energy here. Libra, I'm feeling that this Queen of Pentacles could also be you. You could be in a place where you see the spiritual lesson, you see the growth, and you're kind of just sitting back and you're going to let this other person work themselves out. You're going to let this other person work out the issues that they have, because I just feel with all of these kings, and they're all looking towards this Eight of Swords and this Two of Pentacles. So I just feel this person that you are dealing with, they are trying to figure out like who they are, or there's something going on with them that they're trying to get balanced within. And they may have not been able to get there yet because of the blindfold on this Eight of Swords. But again, I'm feeling like you don't really need to worry, because these two major arcana cards are coming in for the healing, for the growth, for the expansion, for the lesson. And the Judgment card brings a rebirth. I mean, you've got two cards out here of reconciliation, of coming back together, of reconnecting, something like that. Let me clarify here. Okay, clarifying the Eight of Swords. Beautiful. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands brings movements, clarity, messages, action. So this person, if this is who you've been dealing with and they have been in Eight of Swords position, stuck, not communicating, not taking responsibility for things, holding back, maybe blaming you, they're going to break out of that and come forward. They're gonna come out of that and come forward, because the Eight of Wands brings communication, messages, like I said, action, fast-moving energy. So look at how stagnant and stuck this Eight of Swords is, and moving to the Eight of Wands. It's actually a really amazing card to have clarified that. So they're working through that, and I think that's why all these kings are looking directly at this Eight of Swords. Maybe for the first time, they're really looking in the mirror, or they're looking at, themselves in what they've done, how they can fix it, etc. Okay, in clarifying the Six of Cups, yeah, this person I feel like is going to want a new beginning with you. If you've been in separation or there's been a little disconnect. But, make note here that it's just a page. So they may literally come to you and say, I've been working on myself. You know, I don't know where this is going with you. I don't know how, you know, what this is going to be, but I want to give it a shot. I want to see how things go. You know, the page is like the newness, the beginning, the inspiration, the start. There's a lot of room for growth from a page, moving up to a king level. So yes, this person still has attraction for you. They still have desire. I also feel the chemistry is still there. Okay, what else do I want to clarify here? Okay, so the Judgment card, I've got two that came out together. Amazing. 9 of Swords and the Star card. I feel like, again, I said this earlier, there's been a big mental block here for this person that you're dealing with, Libra. Or again, this can be you also. So general reading, this can go either way. There's been a big mental block with thoughts, with fear, with being stuck in the head and the mind energy instead of like in the heart. But with the Star card, like, that's the aha moment. That's the awakening. That's the realization. That's the snap out of it. You know, the Star card comes in, gives healing, gets you back on track to your highest and best path. So that's what's leading to this reconnection, this rebirth. Beautiful. So Libras, I feel, you know, this connection is not done. You may feel that it's done because if you're seeing this person, you know, acting like this, if this is how you have felt they have been with you, you may feel that it's over. But I think the best thing for you to do is to work on yourself, right? Stay in your happy, balanced, glowing Libra, you know, self. And let them work themselves out because they're capable of being stable. They're capable of being stable. But they've got to want it. Like, you can't force somebody. They have to get there on their own. Interesting. So really I've got water out here with the King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. King of Swords could be another air sign. King of Pentacles, we've got Earth. I also have the Leo card and the Virgo card. But don't get too caught up on the signs, you know. It could be more of like the characteristics or the messages behind these cards. Let me see if there's any last message for you. Okay, so the last message for you, Libra, is power. Interesting. I feel like you are in a place of power. Like, I think you've pulled back your energy here. Because honestly, yes, this is a general reading, so this could be you or the other person, but I really feel a lot of these cards have to do with the person that you're dealing with. Which tells me that you've kind of pulled back your energy. You've pulled within. You're doing you and focused on you. And that's where your power is, because this person has to figure out this. And they've got to do that on their own. Like, you can't show anybody this. The Eight of Swords, the only way to get out of the Eight of Swords, the only person that can get you out of the Eight of Swords is the self. The self. You have to save yourself from this Eight of Swords. Nobody can do that for you. Okay, and the last message is dreams. Don't lose sight of what you want, Libra. The type of love you want, the type of relationship you want, the type of partner that you want to be. You know, how do you want to show up in love? Now is the time to be focusing on that. So I hope that resonates with you. If not, you can watch your moon sign, your rising, your Venus, or your Jupiter. Thank you so much for the comments below the video. I really do love reading all your comments. So thank you for taking the time to do that. If you missed the intro, I am a master energy therapist and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So It doesn't matter where you live in the world. I have clients all around the globe at this point. The link is below with all the information on the distance energy healing and therapy. You can read about the benefits. Definitely check out the testimonials. And you'll see I have a great 15% discount for first-time energy clients or your very first energy session with me. So you can absolutely take advantage of that. I hope that is helpful for you in some way. And again, we're building to the full moon in Scorpio, so enjoy those energies for culmination, for letting go, for, you know, cycles to end so something new can begin. And I think that's it, Libra. So I'm wishing you a wonderful start to May, and I will see you back here for the second half of May readings. Take care.